Good evening, one and all, on Saturday, the 23rd of January. How devil are we all? Sorry about that. I may have had a slight technical hitch in as much as there's a big red button that says start live.
Don't click on the one that says end broadcast now.
No, don't do it now. It's too late. But yeah, I told everyone we're going live, started the counter, and back there looking at the screen going, something's not quite right. But anyway, 13 people watching at the moment. Remember to do the thumbs up and all that lovely goodness and say hello in the chat. Let's have a look who is here in the studio. Let's start with the big thumb himself. It's Steve. Oh, wait, Steve.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. It's Saturday, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. Yep.
Yes, it's the day of the week in which you're live.
Yes.
What could go wrong?
So how are you?
Yeah, no, I'm not too bad, mate. Thanks. Not too bad at all.
Good.
You got
Excuse
lots of
the idea. I've been redoing the spray booth and I like to just chuck everything up into the.
Oh, excuses. Oh well,
Yeah.
That's
Well,
all right.
Yes.
You got lots of other stuff on your bench other than the spray booth. Oh, photo etch boy. Lewis is dribbling. Yeah, you can't see him, everyone, but trust me, he's sat there dribbling.
Because it's going on there.
Oh, I say.
Going to be working around there.
Oh.
I've already got the torpedoes in.
Oh.
They're all painted as well.
The boat of goodness.
How's the fit?
You finished your holes, have you?
Yes.
How's the fit, Steve?
So far, all right. I've only put the two halves together, and then the bits in the middle,
Right.
just to support it, and then the torpedo bay went in all right because you can have the doors open or closed.
Right.
And yeah, went together pretty well.
Good. Great job, Rog. Great job.
You're not going to see the underneath, but yeah. Well, I used the Revel contactor glue on this one.
I saw that you drilled out all the deck vents. That's cool.
Yeah, that took quite some time. They're all drilled out there.
Good. That looks awesome.
Honestly, don't believe it. They're all
I can't wait to start mine.
On the back of and under there.
Oh.
Nah, I want
No. You've got enough in yourself.
It did it so big, I'm like, to turn it around and everything. It's just...
Yeah, it is a big girl, without a doubt. And the only reason I've not got mine out of the loft to join you in a group build is because I didn't want to put pressure on Lewis to get his out. on that note, let's go, Lewis. What are you up to? Are you all right, Lewis? How are you?
Oh, I'm living the dream. Living the dream. I was late up for work this morning. I was an hour and a half late. But never mind.
Shouldn't be watching all them videos on your phone.
Let's move on from that. We're going to keep it
Right,
clean.
cheers, Nat.
Clean socks.
She always lowers the tone, doesn't she?
Oh, honestly, I told her before we come on air it's going to be a clean show, no double entendres or anything like that. I wasn't going to mention anything about air hoses or anything like that. No, we're just going to move on by.
I meant Star Trek. What are you on about?
Yeah, right. She's now going bright red.
Prove it.
I'll take a picture.
Excuse me, what have you got on the bench, Lewis? Tell us all.
I have finally finished my 135th Sherman. First build of the year.
That Fury.
Yeah.
Well, he's quite pleased with it. I wouldn't say furious. But
It's the first tank I've ever completed. And I'm quite impressed with it, to be honest. I did first try at weathering, so I don't know if you can see. Well, yeah, you can see that.
Echo.
Yeah. What? It's not me, is it?
no,
No.
you're all good.
Yeah,
Is it pink?
I nicely bought me some watercolor pencils.
Nice.
So I've used them to do the weathering and rust and everything. Yeah.
So you've been colouring by numbers.
Yeah. And then I'm going to start on. Oh, let's change cameras. I'm starting on my tube.
Mm-hmm. Who's got their air pressure compressor on?
Yeah, so
You
I'm going to
take
be
that
starting.
in the truck with you,
Honestly,
Sorry?
put some
you
fans.
taking that in the truck with you?
I can't wait till you get some paint
No.
on there, Lewis.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I've got a little bit on. I sort of left that out to be just in the weather, just to try and get the weather in
Cool.
more accurate.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so I've got the bottom all done, and now I'm just going to be working on that bit and the fins.
Nice.
It'll all fit together nicely and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I like about Lewis? Is I look at all this stuff and I think to myself, yep, I don't know where he's going to put any of it. It's all too big.
That's for Nat to worry about. I'm away 5 days a week.
Anyway, let's say we're going to keep it clean today. Chris, how are you?
I'm doing all right, guys. How about yourself?
Yeah, not bad, mate. What are you working on this evening?
It's a. Let's see here. A TACCOM.
Oh, a Grump Morza. Nice.
I'm doing the 16, the long barrel edition of it,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got some figures from China, and they're World War One artillery loaders. So I'm
Nice.
gonna make a diorama of like a artillery pit with the gun in there, and these guys loading it, and shells and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's good. That's
So I
nice.
just kind of got a rough detail of it. I haven't been really in the mood to work on a whole lot of stuff lately, so
Yeah.
I just kind of got started on this and kind of going for it. I don't really have a whole lot built as far as I have the gun and stuff, but I'm adding all the actual detail to it right now. The small stuff. So and then I'll have it all together. And what's kind of cool is that the wheels have paddles, wooden paddles that attach all the way around, so that it could be moved through the mud.
Yeah.
So they put wooden paddles on there with a chain all the way around it. So I tended to kind of go that direction with it. Other than that, just started it again. I haven't been in the man cave in almost a month. So,
Well, it's good to see you back in the cave, mate.
Thank you.
It's a nice piece to play with.
Yeah, thank you.
Good model.
I figured I had to get going into something pretty small and easy before I jump into both feet like Steve, and start working on that submarine.
Indeed.
What are you working on, James?
Big old build. Well, funny you should say that, Steve. What I'll do is I will just get rid of my ugly face, which is always a bonus. Sorry, I got a bit of the coughs. I'm still playing with my Bandai head. Obviously I've done all the. I think I showed this before, but yeah, I've done all the makeup. What am I thinking of? Camo that I decided. Some strange old thing. So yeah, that's all done. I've put a little bit of extra detail on the head here. These couple of bits here. and so that's all pretty much done. And I'm now playing with whatever this is really. But obviously I'm going to reflect the camo again. So that piece is done as such for the moment. I'm just going to try and mask up the other shielding bit for the opposite side. But what I want to try and do, because obviously the kit, this is what it comes as, and the shield bits clip on. What I want to do is try and make it so that it's part built, because it's going to go into a factory setting. I've decided now. So I've got to try and figure out I don't really know what this is, if I'm honest, other than potentially some oxygen-y sort of thing, but that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But anyway, so I've got to make up something with bits of wire, some tubing of some description. Like I say, I haven't quite worked out what I'm doing yet. So that's going to sit back over there for now. Everything else is primed and done. It's just over on the side there. So yeah, I'm just going to mask this up. That's my next little project. Get those painted, and then I'm going to start on the base. And for the base, I purchased all of that. So there's a little bit of a scratch building going to be going on at some point. And what we're going to aim to do is like I said, make some sort of factory setting. And the idea being is that this is the actual base that it should be in. I'm going to try and make it so it looks like it's got some shoulders to it. So it's a bigger thing than it actually is.
Right.
Build a platform over the top where they're working on the head, that they're going to drop in and blah, blah, blah. That's the idea. But I haven't done it yet purely because I haven't figured out the base bit. And what I need to do is I need to get the base, put that on the base, and fabricate something that looks like shoulders and platform across the top of it. So you can't really see what it is, but it gives you the sort of gist that's what it is. That's the idea. So yeah, that's me.
Very good.
Loads of other bits and pieces going on right now. I've spent most of the week, if I'm honest, either in front of the television or doing research. So for a project that I'm hopefully be starting soon. But yeah, there you go. That could be quite fun, but I won't say anything more until I've got everything in place, so I know that A, I can do it, and B, I'm not going to make myself look a fool.
Yeah, that is quite daunting what you're thinking of doing. So
yes, yeah, it's. I don't think it's quite as daunting as it first appeared. So, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Let's have a quick look at the chat, see if what everybody's saying. Obviously, I'm saying good evening to everyone. We've got Steve there saying hello and welcome to the Saturday Night Live. Nat's there saying evening, James and Steve, and evening to everybody else.
Evening, Andy.
evening.
One of you.
And then I've got Graham there saying hi. Hi, Graham.
Hello, Graham.
Hi.
And it's a hi from Graham. Oh, it's hi, Nat, from a cold Ayrshire. You got snow up there. That's just me remarking on the fact that I don't know that I got press buttons. Wife will confirm that. Anyway, move on. Mark Ewing, he's saying, evening, my lovely people. How are we all?
All good. Hope you're well.
He's obviously got something else on YouTube going on because he's just confirming it's going to be a great show. So good for you. We've got Stuart Bremer there saying good evening. Evening, Stuart.
Evening, Stuart.
We've got Nim saying, yay, woke up from my nap just in time. Well done, Nim.
Morning, Nim.
Morning, Nim. At least you could. Lewis couldn't.
That wasn't a nap, that was an actual sleep.
Twisted Rail Hobby saying good evening all. Evening.
Evening, Eric.
Evening, Eric.
And I've just been put off by seeing that Steve's got a new angle that we're seeing him working away on his long boat.
Yeah.
Not a camera angle like that, Steve.
Yeah, good.
Doesn't show your ball patch quite as bad, does it? Scotty saying good evening all evening. Scotty?
Evening, Scotty.
Evening, Scott.
We got a chance to say good evening all.
Evening, Chancer.
Evening, mate.
We got the lovely Colin saying evening all. Hi, Colin. How devil are you?
Evening, Colin.
We've got Mayhem Model Works saying hi, Spock, Lotus, and Lewis.
Hello, Andy.
No, Andy.
Well, Andy. And I think we've got Ian Doubtweight saying good evening, everyone. Evening, Ian. I hope you're well.
Evening, Ian.
All right.
Then you've got a lot of bit of chat going on between yourselves. Scott is just saying that kit's is a great kit, Chris. You'll have fun with that.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm having a good deal. No fit problems or anything like that. It's really nice. There's a lot of detail on it. I'm just now starting the PE on it, and there's only about 8 or 9 pieces. So
Is that sprues or pieces?
Pieces in one little tiny sprue.
Oh, okay. Chris is also saying there that looks good, Chris, as well. So yeah, you're going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Comment about me paint job, as well as Mayhem Model Works. James is playing with his head. Steady Vicar. Thank you, Colin, for the comment about the paintwork. Yeah, it's been interesting doing it, so we'll see. Yeah. Question there to everybody. Twisted Barrel Hobby says, why does it seem everyone is losing hair while Chris is gaining?
And I'll be 61 next month.
I think he's found out, Chris. What we're doing is we're all sending our hair to Chris.
I'm part werewolf. Got to see me on a full moon.
Oh, let's not go there. Let's not go Mayhem's just saying there that to Colin reminds me of a story I heard once about Dave Barker going into Morecambe. I'm quite sure what it's about. I might missed something there. But there you go. We're up to date with the chat. There's 15 people watching. Remember, yeah, thumbs up or thumbs down. It's up to you. I'm happy with either. It doesn't bother me. Also, to remind you, in the YouTube description, there is a teaser or a riddle. I couldn't put it into the title because it's just too long. So the riddle for this evening, we're going to kick straight off with that. The riddle is, when can you add 2 to 11 and get 1 as the correct answer? That's the riddle for this evening. Obviously, we have got Lewis, who's going to go through your lovely work in a little while. And we've also got the lovely Nat back to do the kit section.
Really?
Yes.
I thought you was doing it, the professional James.
He's been booked again.
What are you letting the amateur do it for?
Well, I've been getting the fan mail, and the fan mail has totally said the opposite to what you just said. So it's by great demand of our public that she's been volunteered to do it again.
Oh, God.
But obviously, Matt and I kept it very quiet because we didn't want you to get all excited.
Although I did.
In other words, Lewis, eat and die.
Yeah. I did win last week, didn't I? Did I win?
Oh, it's a bit controversial, that, Lewis. Maya was just saying, stick my thumb up, James. But I don't think I'll get my hand back. Huh. I got it. Very good. Yeah, so that's the plan for this evening. Karl was going to be with us this evening, but obviously with his working pattern, he's just shot to pieces, bless him. So I don't even think he's watching. I think he's already in the land of Nod, bless him, because he's on lates at the moment.
Yes.
So yeah, so anyway, in the chat, you've got your riddle. That riddle is, when can you add 2 to 11 and get 1 as the correct answer? Put your answers in the chat. I'm literally going to give you a couple of minutes on that, because that will give the guys in the studio time to think that one through too. Not just saying there, what can I say about bringing a woman's touch?
Where's a woman?
Steady on.
Sorry, did I say that out loud?
No,
Yeah, you weren't thinking it.
I came back in.
It leaked out.
I'll be honest with you. I prefer a woman's touch.
I've said it before, Chris. I knew you was my favourite.
I'm keeping it clean.
Well, it's the first time for anything.
I like a woman's touch. It just depends on the woman.
I don't know, man. You close your eyes and they all become whoever you want.
Oh dear.
You could say that about John as well, really, but there you go.
I'm terrible. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
That was just a name randomly picked for no reason. I don't know you, John, as such. Anyway, move on quickly.
So who's John?
See?
Something you're not telling us, James.
Well, funny you should say that.
Who's John?
No. I tell you what, that's a good viewer, Steve, isn't it? I like that.
So just stare at him and just see if he'll notice.
He won't notice. He's too busy doing his PE. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how professionals do PE.
Yeah, right.
Can I watch? Let me see. Steve, how you doing it?
Yeah. How'd you do it, Steve?
No pressure.
You got a freaking clue.
What are you sticking on there?
Look, chocolate. Bang, lost it. You got me on.
I'm not sure that's where the wheels go, Steve, but fair enough. I mean. Okay, so going to give you 30 seconds for the riddle for this evening, and I'll just repeat. The riddle is, when can you add 2 to 11 and get 1 as the correct answer? Answers in the chat, please.
Oh, that's easy.
Got Chancellor there saying that it's a riddle on a clock.
Yeah,
Could be.
it's pretty easy, I think. Or if it is what I think it is. I think Chancellor's on the same wavelength. Right, so 30 seconds is up. Let's go round the studio. We will go with Lewis first. Lewis, what do you think the answer to the riddle is?
It is. You had 2 to 11 and get 1. So on a clock, you got 11, 12, 1. So you had 2 to 11, 1.
Okay, Steve, what's your thoughts on the riddle?
Exactly the same.
Okie dokie. Chris?
What's that?
Do you agree with our esteemed chaps about the riddle? They've said that it's to do with the clock.
I don't even have a clue. I'm not good at them squiggly lines and stuff.
Okay. Right, so I can confirm the answer is when you add 2 hours to 11 o'clock, you get 1 o'clock. So well done in the studio.
Thanks, Nat.
Wow.
Thanks, sir.
No, really? You get the feeling there might have been some cheating going on there.
I think so too. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna reflect. Is that what she meant? What can she say? It's bringing a woman's touch. Cheating is basically.
Of course not.
Okay.
I don't know what you mean.
Twisted Brown, I'll be saying, hey, Lewis, you taking notes from Steve on how to do that PE?
Yeah.
Yeah, we will zoom in on Steve a little bit later on as well. Keep him on his toes.
Halfway through the gallery.
Yeah. Oh, great minds think alike.
Saying I've got a great mind. Thanks.
Yeah,
Jeff.
I did accidentally. Yeah, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, you managed that one.
Oh,
I might have slipped up.
Mate.
All right. Yeah, I did slip up.
I don't think you did.
So, just gone past past. We've got 15 people watching. About 5 minutes or so, Lewis, and we'll do your
Yeah.
bit. Do you want to be saved till last, Nat, or do you want to go before Lewis?
I don't mind, James.
I'm a gentleman, so I'm prepared to say ladies first, but then it is Nat.
Luckily, I'm gonna keep you out of the sticky stuff. Get you to do it in 5 minutes, then.
Okay.
You know it's a sin for lying, don't you?
Yeah. I learned that one. I told her I loved her, and now I'm paying the price.
Well, that was your fault.
Yeah.
I know how untrue that statement is. All loved up, texting each other all the way through the night. That's why you don't sleep.
Oh, come on, Lewis. You love her with all your heart and soul.
I mean,
Yeah.
granted, Nat was saying that you were sending inappropriate pictures, but that's not the point.
What'd you tell James that for? What are you going red for?
What I mean by inappropriate is she doesn't need to know the depth of your tread on your tires.
No. It's what I was using to measure it with.
Going to someone sensible, we got Twisted Rail Hobby saying, James, you should know by now that anything that resembles a complaint goes straight to Lewis's head. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't get many compliments. I'm always put down in my relationship.
Wonder why.
I've often asked myself the same question, Chris.
That was quick, Chris.
Oh, you know what?
Where did the bunny rabbit go, George?
There are times I think you're just going to get some sympathy, and then, damn it, Chris, come in.
I'm sorry, Lewis.
A pint of vinegar to come on the throat because he's sharp as like.
Who's side you on, Chris?
You gotta give it to get it, Lewis. I'm sorry.
Yeah, in fairness, Chris. In fairness, since he's had that restraining order, he can't give it anymore.
I've had them. Oh my God.
Oh dear. With friends like this, Lewis.
Yeah. I don't need them, but I still got them. Enemies, I mean.
Oh, I see
And
what you
then
mean.
when you look down at your ring and it says forever.
Yeah. You know, I said that in
You
wedding,
didn't yes, no.
and said that at the wedding, and you know, I honestly thought, you know, I wouldn't mind forever, but now I see it as a target. I see it as the end goal. Trying to get there as quick as possible.
Oh, believe me, dude, turn around twice. It's knocking at your door.
And I think, to be honest with you, Lewis, I think that weed killer you're using will bring it on quite quickly.
The what?
The weed killer you're using, I'm sure it'll bring the end on quite quickly.
It's like pop that stuff now, though. She's got used to it.
But remember, you're the one that taught her to cook.
Yeah.
Don't piss her off. You know what happened last time? You were sick.
Well, I got over it.
Thanks, Chris.
Well, that means you did it on purpose. You don't piss off the people that cook your food or or handle your groceries. That's the way I look at it.
You'll learn, maybe.
I tell you what, considering he's your favourite,
I'm beginning to wonder.
That was a compliment. It's what it was meant to be.
That's just what I was thinking, Chris. It's like he's just paid you a compliment now.
Oh, you still top spot, Chris.
I think it's finally sunk in. She's going a bit red, so I think she's embarrassed now.
Thank you, Nat.
Lewis is going to get himself ready in a minute. So if you got a couple of seconds to go, if you want to head over to the Facebook page, the Saturday Night Creche, and post up your work in progress, now is the time to do it, because Lewis will be going over that. We'll all be dribbling together. It didn't matter how I tried to say that, it was always going to come out wrong. So while we get Lewis to get himself settled and sorted, post up in the chat what you're working on tonight. What's on your bench? Are you just sitting watching us because you've got nothing better to do? Or is the television broken again? What makes me laugh about doing this random pattern is I get halfway through it and think, I can't remember how I did it last time. I have to remind myself it's random, so it doesn't matter how you did it last time, James. Tell me when you're ready, Lewis, and we'll...
I'm ready whenever you are, James.
Okie dokie. So we're going to have a quick look and see what you guys are working on. Just before I do that, I will say that Chancellor's put on there he's working on his ICM 172nd MiG 25 RBF Recce Foxback. Nice. There we go, Lewis. So over to you.
Thank you. First up in the what's on your bench post was me. This was done a few days ago. Some more work on the 135th Sherman. I'll finish it next weekend when I'm home.
That's cool. That's I like that.
I really need to learn how to modify my pictures.
Yeah. Need to teach him that.
Oh yeah.
Scott has got his first one off the bench for 2021. Takum's Russian Prime Mover cargo version, 172nd. Vallejo acrylic screen base and grey freehand airbrush. Blob, hand painted black rings. Little oil streaking here and there. Homemade pigments, heavily speckled, and some dry pigments to finish it off. Another great little kit with tons of detail and fantastic fit. And he's got a link to the paint process. It's in the video. Quite like that. I might have a look at that.
Great job.
And then we've got Scott again. Si, I couldn't resist doing the combat debut of the venerable Warthog, so this will be a warm-up to my other Gulf War build on Model Officer's Mess. We'll be throwing up a short look-see on my YouTube channel. Looks to be a nice kit, not super. I said nice.
Yeah, I saw him. I watched his video on this. It looks really nice, this kit.
Yeah.
He's already drilled out the holes for the cannon already.
Nice.
Yeah. Is he going to be doing that nose art?
Possibly.
I like that. And then we got Nim. Just a cute little palette cleanser after finishing the cleanup on my Italian Gundam, which sits now waiting for warm weather to prime outside.
Oh,
Pikachu.
it's Pikachu.
Oh, Pikachu.
That Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Pikachu. Bless you.
Thank you.
Good work, Nim. Looks good.
Witness Modeler, Rubicon Models, 156 King Tiger with Zimmerit interior built, base colours on.
Great looking job.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wish I had to put the pictures of my Sherman on now.
Oh shush.
Your Sherman's fine.
Yeah, but look at that.
Yeah, but that's the inside. You won't be able to see it. I said that without thinking. Sorry. Yeah. No, I can't dig myself out. I apologise. I should have said that.
I don't.
That's the problem with tanks. I mean, I've got a couple with full interiors, and it just, yeah. I don't know.
love them. Those are awesome.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, it's the same with plane cockpits. You can put unlimited detail in there, and then you just close it all up.
And is that a new name that's posted up? I've not seen that.
I
name.
believe so. I've not seen that one. So welcome.
Yeah, if you are new to the Creche, welcome and thank you for spending the time to let us dribble over your interior of your tank. It's cool.
Sometimes it's the little things that make me happiest about scale modelling. My thinned down and drilled Gatling gun should be APU exhaust and APU exhaust for the A10 build.
Yeah, that's what I was on about. He's drilled it out.
Nice work.
That's nice.
I got to be honest, I've only built an A10 once, and I've got a very bad memory of that. I didn't have it wasn't a good kit, but yeah, that's fantastic work. Well done, Scott.
Before I started coming into the YouTubes, I thought the A10 was a road.
Yes, it was a road. It is. Well, it still is a road.
It's a road, yeah.
Right.
First aircraft ever designed around a gun.
Really?
Yep. The gun was made first, and then they made an aircraft after it. And the actual cannon goes right between the pilot's legs.
Yep.
It shoots depleted uranium shells. It goes right through tank armor like hot knife through butter.
Yeah, tank
Matter of
gun.
fact, there's parts of Iraq when they went in the Gulf War, you can't go in to this day because it's irradiated.
Oh, lovely.
So you wouldn't want to meet one on it when they're having
In a 100-hour tank war that they had, these guys are the ones that took them all out.
Yeah. They're a mean weapon without a doubt.
Next up, we got Mark Ewan. The two main kits I'm working on is the Meng King Tiger, decal done and is ready for its flat coat. Also started the Meng Models 135th Whippet MKA, and after 2 days, mostly all of the construction nearly done. Unfortunately, due to the weather conditions, it's too cold to paint in the Meng K.
Yeah, I've seen it. Nice.
That looks mean. It's got a gun on every side.
Yeah, I've got one of those in the stash. It's one of the ones I really want to spend some time on. So I'm watching that with enthusiasm. See how Mark does with it.
This is King Tiger, isn't it?
Yeah. That's nice.
We've got Luke Carswell. So this week I have just finished another dreadnought to add to the ever-growing ranks of my space wolves. Happy Saturday and happy modelling.
Yeah, just walking by this one.
Yeah.
Just walking by. Well done, Luke.
Wow.
Just, yeah.
That's mental.
At least it's no longer putting in, I'm just learning the Warhammer stuff.
Yeah.
We never believed him anyway, in fairness.
No.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. That blue, that blue. The light blue. Looks nice.
I also like how he does his bases as well. He makes that all part of the model.
Yeah. It's all incorporated into the whole thing, isn't it?
Rather than just keeping the black disc base, he's
Yeah, he builds it up. So it's nice.
got Len progress on the 172nd ICM MiG-25 RBF. Nice kit, but has some fit and step issues.
What is that again?
A MiG-25.
Bastion.
That's
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a fox bat.
Yeah, pretty plain.
Largest engines in the world at that time. On a fighter craft. Amazing how it looks like the F-111 Aardvark.
The Aardvark.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know that one.
We got James. Work is slow on the Bandai Rambo. Rambo.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like how that effect has come out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of for those in watching. I'm not confident sometimes enough to do stuff just off the bat. So I did ask people's opinions. I didn't even necessarily listen to them, but I did ask the opinion. Initially, when I did it, as you can see from the non-Goldie type one, that's how I did the whole of the helmet first. Although they are slightly different colours on there, not that you probably noticed, but and then I asked people's opinion of what if I did this, what do you think? And everyone was like, I only had one person was like, no, don't do that. But I ignored them. So yeah, it's, thank you for your help and support. I don't always listen to you, but yeah, thank you anyway. But yeah, it's come out really well. I quite like it.
Awesome, Grandmaster Sensei.
And Steve, well, today, Matthew, no, not Matthew, I'm Lewis. I've been working on building a new spray booth. Is that the finished article, Steve?
Yeah, it's all done now, just like that.
The pink hairdryer on the top. Is that?
That's
the extractor.
Lewis, what you've got to understand is when you get your own proper modelling space, your own little den, it is essential that you have a pink hairdryer. Essential, like a written rule for modellers.
Definitely.
Now I'm taking your hairdryer.
Get your mix off.
Shit. Oh.
In fairness, Nat, he will need your hairdryer if he carries on doing the Wolverine look.
He's gonna need bandages.
Yeah,
I'm quite liking it.
yeah. Blame Paige for that one. She wants Lewis to look like the Gruffalo, so it can't come off.
Nat, you need to tell him the only way he's getting another kit is he has to finish ones that he has now.
Oh, we're on that roll because he's not allowed to start Missouri or Titanic till his stash is down. Hang on.
And then Steve has put this one up. All done. Going to put some more levels on top so it's not dead space. I need to get a spray booth.
You do?
Yeah.
What have you made that out of, Steve?
MDF.
MDF, right? Okay. And are you gonna seal it in any way, or are you just gonna leave it naked?
Just leave it like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What extractor have you got in the back there, Steve?
You know, you can get them portable ones.
Yeah.
That's what that is. But I took
All right. You took the sides off and
sides off and the top off and everything, and that's it. And I've got a hole through the side of the shed, which it extracts to the outside, and it's all sealed, so the water can't come back through.
You're gonna need that for that submarine, that's for sure.
Yeah, that stuff won't fit in there, actually, even though that's quite big.
you built it yourself, Steve, and you can't fit your model that you're working on in it.
Well, I don't need to really, but it's big enough what I need for most things. Yeah. But,
Been there, done that.
And there's me again. This is the completed Sherman.
Yeah.
Completed. I like that, Lewis.
I'm one step closer to that Missouri.
You snuck that in there, didn't you?
Yep. I've got loads of pictures of that. Look at them. I've managed to do the camera and all lot.
Well, that's a great way around for a change.
Did Nat take these?
No, I took them just before we went live. Look at that. I'm getting good at this, aren't I?
No, because that's portrait you need to go on skate, but never mind.
What?
Wonderful.
Which one?
I don't know if don't forget I'm on delay. There's one where it's portrait mode and it should be landscape, but never mind. It was the right way around.
Not good enough, is it?
Nope. That one.
I don't know which way to hold the phone. Here we go. Ooh.
Oof.
With in a good week at the bench, the Tamir 124 Audi Quattro Rally is well on the way, awaiting a final body shell colour and decal. The Scania logging truck is progressing nicely too.
Yeah, that's cool.
That looks great.
Great seeing back at the bench and enjoying it. Really
Yeah.
doing well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that Scania.
Yeah, I like that very much.
Yeah, see, it's another example of looking at a model and thinking, "Oh, that's really cool. I'd love to." I'm not gonna. I'd love to do a truck, but I just really, yeah.
See, now I can see myself building a truck because I like trucks, but I know I will just hash it up completely.
And then we got Steve P on the Revell 172nd U-boat.
Yeah, 3 bits done.
Do you know what them bits are called, Steve? Besides PE?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they're the starboard vent poles.
Build your vent.
Just
Like
a
an
starboard side.
That's the speedo. You put the speedo dial on the side. What are you doing?
There we go.
Well done, everybody. Some lovely work there indeed.
Yes, that's good.
I'm just going to quickly catch up with the chat because there's been a little bit of movement as we've been looking through that. There's John Howe saying good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. Oh, you're welcome.
Evening, John.
A little side note there from Scott. He's saying, hey, Chris, on a side note, that Takum Morsa kit, I had a bit of trouble with the rifled barrel PE piece. Wasn't fun getting it lined up, so be aware of that.
Oh, I took care of that. That was one of the first things I did. I've built stuff with that type of PE barrel. So I actually have wooden dowels of different diameters, and all I did was just basically roll that PE up, and it came out sweet.
Honestly,
Sweet.
Sensei himself. There you go. There's a good bit of advice. We've got Mark there saying, once the weather gets better, I'm starting my Hobby Boss A10. Scott's to blame. Mark, thinking about it, isn't there another kit in which you want to be doing? I believe you were eyeing up a Lancaster, weren't you? Or is that my imagination?
Yes. I believe he was.
He was, yeah.
Oh, he'll have to come to his senses.
Not trying to set it up anyway, Mark, honestly. But yeah. Chancer saying, little story behind the Foxback after Victor Belenko, a Russian Foxback pilot, defected to Japan with his jet. NATO engineers tested it, noticed rabbits in the field opposite were dying.
Yep.
Okay. They realised that the jet's radar was so powerful it was microwaving the rabbit.
Yeah, it was cooking them.
Jesus. The MiG-25 was pure brute engineering with high titanium structure, inspired by Canadian Avro Arrow. The radar used simple reboost vacuum tubes. Wow. Wow. I can't believe that. We've got Luke. Luke's in the house from Black Rifle Models Works. Thought he would jump in. Has been sent home from work to isolate as my crewmate has tested positive.
Oh, no.
Good evening, Luke.
Rare I catch you guys live. Well, thank you for being with us. I'm sorry for the reason you're being with us, but it's nice that you thought of us on your way home. So, yeah, welcome, Luke.
Yeah.
We've just had a dribble over your work, and yeah, awesome as usual. He's just saying there also that he's all good, but let's see what the results say. Yeah. Fingers crossed, Luke, you'll be fine. And Mark's just confirming there that, yes, I'm still doing the Lancaster this year, definitely. Would that be this year as in the next couple of months, starting that, Luke, or Mark, sorry, or are you going to hold your fire?
Is it going to be the 132nd Lancaster?
Yeah, which one is it? Yes, that's very true.
It's just because if it's the 132nd, I'm going to box mine up now and just put it in the false rig.
Well, we're all following you, so you can't box it up.
Oh, okay.
Mark can take over.
It's funny actually. I was doing a bit of work up in my loft space where some of my models, or most of my models, are now. The ones that are in the stash, and I remembered I got a 148 plank up there, and I almost brought it down. Thought I might play with that, but yeah. So yeah, keep us posted, Mark. What are you going to do? What scale? Or let us know. Mark's just confirming that it's the 172nd version from Revell he's going to do. Cool. And Scott is just saying at Mark, hope the Hobby Boss is better than my Revell A10. The brown end nose gear, cockpit, and external panels are a nightmare. Oh dear. And Luke's just remarking there that I don't think, considering the company I am in, that anyone should be drooling over my work. No, we definitely do over your work.
Oh, yes.
Debatable, Luke.
Yes, I can confirm it's just drooling. It's nothing else, you know. But we generally tidy up after ourselves before we leave.
I'm not commenting on that.
And Mayhem's just saying, I think my YouTube chat has killed over. Oh dear, oh, that's not good.
Refresh.
Yeah, give it a refresh. Press the live button. We'll give you a couple of minutes because we're going to have the lovely Nat in a minute who's going to challenge us all. Oh my God.
Which Nat?
Are you at a place to stop before your mouth gets you in trouble?
No, it's a bit late for that. Can I just stick this bit on? Someone's wolf whistling at me.
I'm not blind.
Oh, Chris, you're on fire tonight.
Is that why you wolf whistling at me? Because you can actually see my looks and charming personality.
I'm just going to jump in there so we don't get any, with that. Mark's saying the Hobby Boss comes with a complete gun, and I've got the metal barrel for it, Scotty. Oh, he's got an upgraded, Scotty. Can you believe it? Twisted Rail Hobbies is saying that Cass and her daughter are moving in June. Currently designing an 8-foot by 12-foot hobby shed, and we'll be moving into the hobby room out there. Oh, 8 by 12. Oh. Twisted, I don't know what your setup is like at the moment, but I would say to you, if you haven't got some already, check out the EMBA. I think it is EMBA. Yeah, EMBA or the Hobby Zone drawers and stuff. If you've got the ability to do it while you're designing a new space, check some of that out. They've got some new things out, actually, the EMBA. Some pretty funky stuff. So, yeah. Cool. Pop some pictures up of the build from start to finish with your 1-to-1 8-foot by 12-foot hobby shed. I'll be interested to see how you get on.
Mayhem just confirming that, yeah, things are vanishing. Oh, no, that's not good, Mayhem. And Scotty's just saying, I'm jealous of your gun, Mark. It's not the first time Mark's heard that comment. I'm not sure in that form, but yeah. And he said, yeah, whoops, that came out wrong. Well, yeah, I'm going to walk on by, Scotty. I'm not going to. I've said enough. Mark's saying, going to show it as a separate part alongside the A10. Oh, he's doing a diorama as well, Scotty. He's going full on. And Scotty's just saying 18 foot on 30 mil depth on display. Awesome. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. And Mam's just confirming that his YouTube wanted to update. That's why it's all gone a bit pear-shaped. Oh, well. As long as you've sorted it, that's all that matters. So shortly, we're going to go over to the lovely Nat, who's going to test our knowledge. Are you ready, guys?
I'm ready when you are, James.
Okay, ready when you are. Okay.
All right, so see if I can do this again. Right, should be sharing.
Here we go. Are you ready, guys? Over to you, Nat.
Right, so yet again, there is a theme. They are actual boxed models. So see if you can guess the model, and at the end, see if you can guess the theme. So the first one is, and I have gone a bit tricky.
Oh my God.
Because you guys found it too easy last week.
Oh, you devil.
James, can you do it next week, please?
Yeah, I think there might be a technical hitch in a minute.
I got it. Or at least I think I got it.
Damn. So answers in the chat. And let's see in the chat. There's 20 of you watching, and with the 4 of us in the studio, let's see how badly or how good we can do with this.
Oh, for God's sake.
Not all this horrendous, I promise.
Wow.
Where did you get that picture from?
I did it off a paint program.
We might have chosen a bad time to do this, as Steve is obviously doing PE. I didn't think to check with Steve. Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, I've got a bit that's about the size of a pinhead, and I just keep.
So we're guessing. I'm guessing. I'm guessing. Right. So we've got to guess the kit.
Yeah.
Are we also guessing scale and manufacturer, or just?
Sorry, just do what you think it is.
Okay.
Obviously, I've not done the box art or anything, so just guess what do you think it could be. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. We've got Scotty. He's saying it's a fender piece of a tank, ADF or something. Luke's jumped in saying, haha, who left the Doris in charge?
I'm not to blame for this one. I knew nothing about it.
Twisted Rails just confirming that Lewis is to blame.
No, I am blame free, aren't I, James?
And Luke is immediately jumped in with a sorry to Nat. I assume that's because he thinks it's Doris. Well, this is working well. Okay, so get your guesses in, guys. I'm taking over. Sorry, Nat. It's down to you.
No, all right. No. Like I say, I'll leave you to do how long you want to do on it, James.
Okay. No sound effects this week for timer. I think you might have foxed everybody. There's not a guess in the chat at all. Let's give it 30 seconds and we'll see. Ah, yes, of course. Twisted Rail Hobbies may have the answer. So Twisted Rail Hobbies is going with the USS Missouri. And Chancellor's going with a German armoured SDKFZ 23388 wheeled 135th by Artillery. Not that there's any cheating going on here, Chancellor.
I blame Chancellor because Chancellor found mine too easy last week, so I thought I've got to go harder this week to try and fox Chancellor.
Good girl.
Good, well done. Luke's saying I have no idea of the kit, but I think it may be an Achilles. If I pronounce that right.
I think it's Achilles, is it?
Achilles. Oh, yeah. It's what Luke said. Scott's going with a Bradley right hand fender with gear attached. Oh, wow. Okay. Steve, is this a good time for you?
I ain't got a fucking clue what that is.
Maybe not then. Okay, so we've had some answers in the chat there. I'm going to go around the studios now. So let's go with Chris, knowledge of all things. What do you think it is?
I'm saying it's a Hummel, German artillery, 135th scale. Yeah,
Okay.
that would be about all I could say.
Chancellor's just gone in there with I just checked my German AF refs. Okay. Lewis, what do you reckon it is?
I think it is a Churchill with Nat's handbag stuck on side. Although it might not be her handbag because it looks a bit small.
I think it doesn't look big enough.
Not for your handbag, but I'll stick with the Churchill though.
It's not all about size. Steve?
Churchill in a desert scheme.
You think it's Churchill?
Yeah, I ain't got a clue.
Well, I've got a guess because I'm not in charge of it. So I picked the wrong week to do this, didn't I?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with. I know it's wrong. This is the thing.
You know the answers.
I reckon it's a Panzer One. That's what I reckon it is. That's the best I've got to get. So, go on, Nat.
Da, da, da.
Oh my God!
No. Now that was good, Nat. That was good.
What is it?
What it was? A British Humber armoured car Mark II.
135th from Bronco. Wow, that's a brilliant bit of editing on the picture. I hate you. But yeah, cool. Okay, there you go, guys. Now you know where we're at and how difficult it's going to be. Next one, please.
No, because I've not done enough to box out, so we're just guessing what model you think it is. Are you with the program now? Probably not.
Just hit him with a kipper. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Born ready.
Oh, I know what that is.
Oh, shut the back door.
And Scott's just saying that he's laughing out loud and saying tougher than James's picks. I nearly mispronounced that. Thankfully, I didn't. And Chancellor said, "Oh, a little Humber." Yeah, that was hard.
That's what she said.
Okay, we're going to give you a few minutes to get your answers in the chat.
Oh, does she even say that anymore? Oh. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
You can't creep your way out of it now.
Oh.
So we've got in there from Luke. He's going with 135th British 8th Army. No idea of the kit. Mayhem has gone in with that looks good old Africa. I pronounced that wrong. I do apologise. Nice boots, gunner officer nap. Chancellor's going with a Tamiya 25-pounder artillery gun with quad gun tractor 135th. And Twisted Rail Hobbies is we've lost Chris. Mayhem's just saying it could have been Lewis and his Mankini.
My legs look a lot better than that.
Right, so the timer was put on, so I'm guessing Steve is ready. Steve, what do you think it is?
Oh, I don't know, maybe a Mark 1 World War One tank thing.
Okay. Chris, what do you think it is?
Artillery. 105 howitzer, Africa.
Okay, Lewis?
I think it's a British 25-pounder with Africa figures.
Okay, cool. We've got Scott going in there with something British in Africa in 1942. I'm going to go for, I think it's a 25-pounder British artillery piece, the quad. The quad gun tractor. I think Chance was right. I don't think it's Tamiya, though. I'm going to go for artillery.
Ready?
Always. Yeah, look at that.
Show off.
Get in there. Yeah, there it is. It's the Morris quad tractor with 25-pounder gun. Thank God I didn't say the scale because I would have got that wrong. From artillery. Cool.
I've got a 25-pounder. Do I get a point for that?
Yeah, because you got a 25-pounder. That's fine.
No.
No, apparently there's a steward's inquiry. No, Lewis. We'll go with I just got the points and you didn't. Fair enough. Let's have a look at the next one. Oh my Jesus Christ!
Really?
What the fuck is that?
Luke just wants clarification from the judges. Does he get a point for the 8th Army?
No!
Apparently not, Luke. Sorry, I do apologise. Our sound effects expert has jumped in. I wouldn't say it's a low budget program, but you know. So there you go. 19 people watching. Remember, do your thumb up, thumb down. But also, why don't you make a guess on what kid do you think that is that that's trying to kill us with? Jesus.
Told you, James, you should have done it.
I tell you what, she's got so confident with it all now. It's hard work.
Clearly not. The chance is still giving it a damn good try.
Yeah, he is. You're right.
It is very
Chances jumping in there with a A Hurricane Mark II tank buster, North Africa, 172nd Revel. And treat yourself, please, if your air tank is doing that. Twisted Rail Hobbies is saying we're going to have a talk now.
I'm open to bribery. Not.
And Scott's just saying, whatever it is, it might be attacking a Tiger tank. Get your answers in quick. The timer's on. So Luke's coming there with a guess saying, well, that's a Tiger, but other than that, no idea. I concede victory to the Orienta. I can't say that. Don't use big words. Originator. Okay. Thank you. Nim saying something attacking a tank in the desert, World War II. She's got the idea of this game, hasn't she? She's just woken up, bless her. Right. Well, I suppose we better go round. Chris, what do you reckon?
Stuka.
Okay. Steve?
A grey thing.
A great finch?
A grey thing, yeah, blue thing, blue tit. Yeah.
A blue tit. Okay. Lewis?
I'm going to go with a BF 109. Same substance.
Wow. Twisted Barrel Hobbies has said Warhammer, and I'm just trying desperately to give yourself a little more time to think what it is. I'll be honest, I don't know. I think I might go with Chris. I think it's the Stuka, but I've got no idea really. Go on, Nat. Put us out of misery. Oh,
Hurricane.
And I think we've got a winner there as well.
Chancer.
Although in fairness, he loses a point because he didn't get the Mark II-D. But yeah, it's a Hurricane Mark II tank buster from.
And he said Revel.
He did say it Revel, so yes, minimal points there, Chancer. But you know that goes towards the bucket of nothing, so I wouldn't worry too much. Yeah, cool. I'm not going to let her do this next week, but yeah, go on, Matt. Any more? Oh, for the life of God. 20 people watching, get your answers in the chat. What do you think this is? Steve, I'll let you do a bit of reading out. I'll be back in just 2 seconds.
I think I know that.
Sorry, answers in the chat. Everybody got any ideas? I think I might have a itching on this one. I'm not sure. Probably not, but hey. And Nim's just saying she's woke up from a nap. And I'm lagging the last thing. Right, so Luke is saying I may be premature, which is not unusual, but calling the theme as the British North African campaign. Okay. Eric is saying he thinks it's a Lancaster. And Scott's saying it's a Lancaster tail turret. Chancer is saying, oh, come on. It's a Wellington Mark II, Italieri 172. And John Hull is saying it's a Wellington 148 ICM. Nim is saying it's a B-17. Would have been my guess, but I looked it up and make sure I had the right number. for a flying fortress, I would be wrong. Matt Ewan saying it's 172 Wellington. And Charles is saying I agree with Luke on the theme.
And Mark just saying there as well that he still hasn't got a clue on the theme.
I made you a sandwich. I don't know if you want to eat it out here and here.
There we go. I don't know if it's my connection, but that was very fast. But there you go. Right. So let's go with Lewis. Lewis, what's your guess on this one?
I don't think it's the Langton. It's a little nodule at the top. I think it's the Wellington. I think it's Wellington.
So you're going with the Wellington, okay? Yeah. Steve?
I'm going with Lancaster.
Steve's going with the Lancaster. I think your audio's about to die on you, Steve.
I think the whole computer needs to restart. So yeah.
Okay, mate, no worries. Chris, what do you think it is?
A BF 109.
Oof. Well out there. Steve will be back in a minute or two. He's just going to go to refresh. Let's just quickly cat on the chat before I give my guess. Black Rifle Model Works is saying, so the missus is beckoning me to take my temperature. Good to be able to chat. You guys live a bit short-lived. Yeah, sorry that we're going to lose you, but pop back in if you can. No worries, Luke. Scott is going with a theme guess of the breakout of Alamein. And yeah, indeed, it just reflects on Get Better Soon, Luke. Nice of you to pop in. I think, see, I got two guesses in my mind, but I'm going to go with the Wellington in 172nd from Hellier.
Right, ready?
Bated breath. Oh,
Vickers.
it's the Vickers Wellington. So the first person to guess that, I think,
Chancer.
was Chancer, but he did guess the Tellieri, so he did get that wrong. But he got the scale right. So well done, Chancer, and well done to everyone else. Yeah, got me. I thought it was old boxing, but it is an old boxing of the Wellington. But yeah, cool. Well done. Let's do the next one.
Yeah, I think this is the last one.
Oh no!
No, you don't. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god! Okay, so 19 people watching. Get your guesses in the chat. Steve will be back with us shortly. I do have a clue on this one, but I'm not sure.
Oh, for looks, I'm getting off Lewis now.
Yeah, I can guess.
I promise to be nice next time I do it.
James, let's make an agreement. Don't let her do them again.
I'll be honest with you. I only told Nat. Well, no, told is the wrong word. I asked Nat only today, and it wasn't that long ago I asked her. So she's done very well to do it very quickly, and it wasn't the suggestion I gave her either. So yeah, well done. I'm liking it. Nim says sometimes I think you guys wait till everyone else has guessed, so you guys have a better idea. It really isn't that easy, Nim. Yeah, get your guesses in, guys. 21 of you watching now. And this is the last one. Hopefully, Steve will be back in time. Because if he isn't, that means Lewis will have to sing the theme tune.
The only song I can sing is "We Wish You a Merry Christmas."
Don't bother.
Oh, Chance has gone in there with a British Crusader tank 135 from Tamiya. Oh,
How can he get all of that off that?
Yeah, I would say that same thing, Crusader.
This is why you need more variety of kits.
I can't believe you said that out loud. I think Lewis, you just got permission to buy some more kits.
Oh yes, thank you. Oh, I can see that sub coming closer and closer.
Once you got your slash down.
You just said I need more variety.
Yeah, get your slash down.
So, what do you want me to say there, Lewis? Do you want me her to carry on next week or not?
No, it's too painful.
Chance is just saying there that it's the mantle that was giving it away. That doesn't help me, Chance.
Mantle. The only mantle I know is over the top of a fire.
That's what I was going to say. Scott's just saying here, I was thinking Crusader, but don't know if they have a short barrel or not. Twisted Rail Hobbies is saying Lewis just fell over. Yep, I think he did. I think you're right. Chance said they had a 2-pounder. Is that like a Big Mac?
That's a quarter pounder, isn't it?
Oh, okay. Stuart's in the house. He's been very quiet. He's just come in with a Valentine tank. Oh, I got a feeling that this is going to get ugly. And Scott's just saying, or it's Nat's editing, one or the other. Yeah, see, I wasn't thinking British, if I'm honest. But I don't know. Oh, I don't know. So 21 people watching. Get your guesses in, guys. What kit do you think this is, or what tank or vehicle or whatever do you think it is? I know I'm going to kick myself.
Watch.
So Stevie's obviously mid refresh. Chris has just popped off as well. We'll be back in a second, I hope. John Howard's coming with a guess saying that he thinks it's a German Mark III. And Twisted Rail Hobbies has said it's a McLaren Senna Tamiya. Chance also saying it could be Italian, but turrets look too fat. Also, remember that you can guess the theme as well. If you have an idea of the theme as well, so pop that in the chat too. Mark Ewan's left speechless. He's got no clue at all. I think, Mark, you're going to be like me. I think you're going to be kicking yourself once you realise what it is. I really do think I will be.
If we get to see you do that, James, I think you should do it next week.
What, kick myself live on air?
Yeah.
Mm. Wouldn't be the first time. Graham's in the house. He's saying pass. Yeah, no, it's a difficult one this week.
That's because someone let Nat take over.
I'll be nice next time.
No, don't be. It's fun. Don't make it too easy. I mean, geez. I must admit, the one thing I am getting from it is a little bit of inspiration that maybe my pictures have been a little bit too easy.
No, they really haven't, James. You're spot on.
Chance is saying, trying to guess while Migs the cat insists on getting in front of the screen. All right, gotcha. That might be why you're getting muddled up on the tanks, Chancer. It's very quiet in the mess today because all my animals are no longer in here. They're all upstairs.
Oh, we all abandoned you.
Oh, Mummy's gone to bed, so I think she's taken a minute. So yeah, one of our cats are. She normally sleeps with me, if I'm honest, but obviously because of the great C word, I've been in the spare room for nearly a year, and I think the cat's getting a bit bored with it now. So yeah, she's gone back in with Mummy. Traitor. But it's good because she wakes me up all the way through the night. She will insist on. She used to lie on my pillow above my head when I slept.
Oh.
Because I'm sleeping in a double bed by myself now. She got a bit more room, but she gets up through the night and changes her position several times. So when I wake up in the morning, it's brilliant because she's got very, very fine hair. And I wake up in the morning with my whole face covered in ginger hair. So
lovely.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I literally go, when I get downstairs, I have to wipe it off. It's literally just take it off my head. So if I haven't kept on top of my grooming, it gets caught on my hair like Velcro. It's quite funny. I looked like Trump the other day.
Do you cough up furballs and everything, James?
Does she cough up? No, she don't cough any furballs.
No,
he meant you.
No, not during the night. No. Once I digest it, that's it. It's gone. Nim says she guessed the theme is desert armor. Okay, that's cool. And Steve saying it's going to be about 3 minutes. So we will go around the crew who's left at the moment because Chris has popped off. But that's all right. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna give you all 30 seconds. Steve, if you're watching and you're able to put your suggestion in the chat, by all means do so. If not, don't worry. No big deal. He was doing so well this week as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Bless him. So 10 seconds, everybody. Get your answers in the chat.
Oh, do you want me to sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas for the time?
No.
No. We might have actually got our sound effects back. Here he is.
Right,
You want to give your sound effects a punch? There you go, that's better. What you can't see is everybody in the studio are all playing side to side with the music. But yeah, it's probably best you don't see it, if I'm honest. Steve, let's get your answer in. What do you think it is, mate? I know it's probably a little bit difficult for you because you might not have seen it.
I ain't got a clue, mate. Some form of tank, obviously, but no, I ain't got a clue.
I think that's close enough, Steve. A tank.
That's good enough. Graham Norbert's going with a Sherman. Lewis, pressure's on, mate. What do you think it is?
I think it's a Churchill by Airfix.
Ooh. Okay, Chris isn't back with us at the moment, so he's obviously dealing with something. That's fine. I'm stuck between two. Well, three, actually.
Pick the middle one.
No, my first guess was a Panzer I, but I don't think it is. I'm going to go with a Valentine. I think it's either a Valentine or whatever the other one was. Sugar.
Crusader.
Yeah, it's either a Valentine or Crusader, but I'm going to go with Valentine. Come on in, put us out of misery, Nat. A Crusader. Ah, damn it. Well, there you go. Someone did guess Crusader, didn't they? Who was that?
Chancellor.
Probably. Yeah, Chancer.
Chancer. Well done, Chancer. And he said, oh, no, he didn't. I thought he said Italian. He didn't. He said it could be Italian. Close. There you go. Yeah, so it's a Crusader. Well done. Wow. Yeah, no, I'll be honest. I wouldn't have got that. I wouldn't have got that at all.
No idea.
Nice, though. I like that. Cool. Is that it then, Nat?
Yes.
Right, so guess the theme. We're going to be able to quick on this because we had a few guesses already. Steve's going to do his sound effects in mid Jaffa Cake.
Where were we?
Mark, you was just saying very hard this week. No, Mark. We have had a few guesses while the time was going. I will talk over it. We've gone for a desert theme. We've gone for the breakout of El Alamein. I think that was it. There we go. So it's going to be hard to figure out. Steve, what do you think the theme is this week?
Desert warfare.
Okay. Lewis?
Well, I did have a sensible guess of the North African campaign, but with how hard the pictures were, it's probably going to be something like the Battle of the North Atlantic. But I am going to stick with the North African campaign.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to go with North Africa 1942.
Okay.
And the theme is?
British forces occupied Tripoli. January 23rd, 1943, Britain captured Tripoli in Libya.
Oh, very well done. I like that. Yeah, you've thought that through and everything.
She's getting clever.
Oh, yeah, she's too good. She can't do it next week. Well done, that. That's brilliant. Charles North Africa campaign, and Graham's gone with an Africa Corps. Yeah, so well done. It's actually to do with today's date, would you believe, in 1943. Well done, Nat.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Chris is not with us at the moment. He's obviously dealing with that. That's fine. I'm just going to take him out for a second and put him in the green room. When he comes back, I shall put him back in. So, yeah, well done, Nat. That's very good. Yeah. You've certainly got the hang of cut and paste.
I try my best, but no, if ever I do it again, I'll try and find a happy medium. I think I've gone extreme this week.
I think a little bit of extreme is good, to be honest. You know, it keeps us on our toes. Don't want to make it too easy.
True.
Mark's just saying a nice one, Nat. Yeah,
Thank
no,
you very much, Mark.
very good. I was very impressed last week, and I thought I'd been done out of a job, to be honest, and she's just proved me right this week. So, well done.
Thank you very much.
So there we go. It's coming up to 10 to 10. Would you believe those 2 hours have almost finished? Wow, that went quick. Chancellor was saying, Chancellor agreed, saying that Nat, that wasn't extreme.
You just have an extraordinary knowledge of model kits. You are definitely my challenge.
I'll be honest with you, Chancellor. The problem is she's going to do more code next week, and we're all knackered on that. So there you go. Yeah, I will say, when I asked Nat to do it this week, I asked her if she would do it, and then I suggested to her something that I was going to steal from someone else. Malcolm from Models for Heroes this Friday. He did sprues from kits, which worked really, really well. Apart from he forgot that some of the sprues have got the names on them, but other than that, it worked really, really well. So I did suggest that. So yeah. I think I might have created a beast here somehow.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah. Well, you have to take the idea with it that I can't hide behind anything. I've got to get involved with it. So
I have to live with it.
Well, yeah.
What the fuck?
Apparently, Chance is just confessing they're turning a misspent youth. And that's why he's got the tank knowledge that he has. Yeah.
Is it just limited to tanks, Chance?
Well, no, because he got the Hurricane as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Question for you, Lewis, from Graham. Lewis, I will get the paper launcher tower soon, mate.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
I'm a little bit out of the loop. Is he's doing the Saturn V as well? Or is he going to get that for you?
He sent me all the instructions for the launcher tower.
Ah, okay.
And then I'm gonna build it out of plastic card and.
You're going to scratch build it?
Yeah.
Cool.
The first time I've ever scratch built. The first time I scratch built something like that? Yeah.
Cool, that's going to be good. Twisted Rail Hobbies is saying, evening all, great show, guys, even though it's at Lewis's expense. Well, I'm not sure it's just Lewis's expense, to be honest. My brain's killing me now. That sounds really interesting, actually.
It's I've seen a lot of like dioramas for the Saturn V where it's taken off.
Yeah.
I've not seen many where it's actually got the launch tower next to it and it's launching from that. So that's what my idea is to do the launch tower as well. So it looks like it's all one.
To be honest, that's the one thing with rockets and that, isn't it? Is, you know, I mean, I've seen the Saturn V in a display case with smoke and electronics and all that. It looks great, really, really great. But like I say, I've not seen it with the control tower. The control tower. But yeah, what do you do? I mean, I was going to get a Saturn V. Funny enough, we were talking about this a few months ago. And I was going to build it in parts and then have it displayed like it is at NASA.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I realised just how long that was and went, no.
The thing I like about it is it is a very, very big kit. But unlike things like the battleships and the planes, it's tall and narrow. So you can display it easier, I think, than what you can other types of models.
Yeah.
Just my opinion, but
no, I think you're right. I think you're right, indeed.
Because the actual floor space it requires is only like 1.5 foot square.
Mm.
You can put it in one of my IKEA glass display cases,
Yeah.
including the launcher.
Yeah, I think
But I've seen
I'll be honest. I think if I had the ability to do that, I think I probably would, if I'm honest.
Mm.
But it's I'm not sure my good lady's tolerance would be good enough for that.
Just don't tell her. Just get it and say, well, I've got it now. I'm going to have to build it.
Well, the funny thing is, I'm lucky enough. She's very good. I mean, I've got a lovely space in which I can play with my models. I have to be careful how I say this. And it is literally just dedicated to the model making. So I am very fortunate. But the thought of a display case in the front room, I think, would make her shiver, and not in a great way, if you know what I mean. So I mean, even to the point where my diorama that really should be on a wall, I haven't got the courage to ask her to do that. So it's not. I think she would say no. It's just I don't think she'd be very happy with that. So, it's interesting. I will answer some of the chat in a second. Just bear with me. I am multitasking, which is never a good thing to see in a grown man. And it's all Mark's fault. So, that didn't work anyway. Never mind. Right. So, going to the chat. Let's have a quick look. Chance is just confirming there that his misspent youth was mainly about military history in general, years of tabletop wargaming, as well as being an aircraft nut since I was 6. Well, there you go.
I talk about aircraft. This week I stopped at a place called Brandon, which is on the doorstep of RAF Lake and Heath. And now, obviously, I live in Lincolnshire, so we have a lot of jets and planes and bombers and everything going over now and then. But to actually hear them take off at that close to the airfield, it is a horrendous noise. It's.
Have you done the same at Lake and Heath?
Sorry?
They've got a viewing area at Lake and Heath.
Yeah.
At the end of the runway.
Yeah.
And,
drive past it, but it's literally because I got banned from stopping in lay-bys because we're having a lot of fuel thefts at the moment, so they're stopping in lay-bys. So I had to actually stop on this farm where I was collecting from, and it's probably half a mile to a mile down the road from the actual runway of Lake and Heath. And the noise is just, I wondered what the hell was happening.
Yeah, they do sound good.
So Mark's just saying there, bear with me, press the right buttons, it always helps. That's not Mark, that's Graham. Graham's saying Saturn V, once built up, is to my hips, and I'm about 6 foot. Model making Haggis saying good evening all. Sorry to be so late, but life sometimes gets in the way. Glad at least to see some of you, some of the show. Yeah, well, it's lovely you be with us, mate, and life is like that. Yeah.
Welcome, Haggis. At least you missed the difficult part.
Yeah, you missed. You tell you what, you need to do a bit of rewinding later and get ready for next week, because Nat's going to really pull it out of the bag.
You want a headache.
Mark Ewan is asking me about my Lancaster nose art research, and yes, is the answer to your question. I have been doing that. I will share with you where we've got to, if this works. Let's just get rid of that. So basically, I've got the HK nose art of the Lancaster, which I've always find struggle a little bit with that phrase because it's actually the nose section, not the art. But anyway, so yeah, there you go. I don't know why it's done that, but anyway, so I've been in contact with some people, and they've sent me some drawings. So I've got some drawings here, which I'm just going to whiz through. Some of them, as you can see, are originally photocopied, originally photocopied, and photocopied originals, which are impossible to read. That one is certainly, but some of the others are a lot better. I've invested in a book or two, and yeah, it's certainly coming along. The only downside with this is that the information I'm getting doesn't have all the right information for me, i.e. this diagram, very good diagram, I found this on the internet, but I've got no dimensions, etc. So I am struggling in that respect. But there are, some good research. I've got this picture come through from somebody the other day, which is a brilliant drawing. It shows me exactly what I need to see, but dimensions are a little bit vague for me. So yes, got all excited because I managed to get speaking to someone in a restoration Facebook group, and this is his 1-to-1 scratch built cockpit and nose section. Cockpit section of the Lancaster that he has built. And that literally 3 weeks ago went off to where did it go? I can't remember now. It went somewhere to be painted, to be primed. But that is all scratch built, engineered, and all of the dials and all that sort of stuff are reclaimed antique stuff.
It's an original.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. But as you can see from these pictures, brilliant information for me. Really been very, very helpful. But there's so much to it. The plan was to try and recreate these frames and bulkheads, and maybe get them drawn out in a way in which I can make photo etch. But also been speaking to someone else who has started the process of drawing all this stuff up in CAD, which then threw me down the avenue. I might actually just 3D print him, but I don't know. If I'm honest, at the moment I'm stuck because I can see there's not a lot really to it in many respects. It's just getting the right angles, etc. But it has sent me down a rabbit hole. I think it would be fair to say. Definitely sent me down a rabbit hole. So yeah, there you go, Mark. That's the information I got so far. The other thing that I found out was when I got involved with the restoration Facebook page, there was a guy on there that I got into a conversation with about this project that I have in mind, and he was saying to me that he is actually I'm repeating myself slightly in that he's gathering the information himself, because what he wants to do is he wants to do the whole of the airframe of a Lancaster as a skeleton, and all of that will be made into by photo etch that he's going to make himself. So yeah, some great contacts. But yeah, it's a project that will start, but I think if I'm honest, it's not going to be starting soon, Mum. But yeah, looking forward to doing it. Graham's just saying there. Oh, welcome back, Chris. Sorry, mate.
Oh, it's all right. I went and had some lunch.
No, no worries, mate.
You guys were busy, so I didn't want to interrupt.
No problem. Graham's just saying I can hear jets taking off from my local airport, and they're about 3 miles away. So yeah. Mark just saying, wow. Yeah, there's some amazing information out there. Actually, took me a little while to get a grip of it, but yeah,
the plan is with the kit that I've got is I'm going down a factory rabbit hole at the moment. But my plan is to make a factory setting for the node. And because obviously you've got two sides, in theory I can get two cockpits being worked on. Well, I actually got three sides because there's the see-through side too. But I'm not sure I want to store anything. But hey, so yeah, if I'm lucky, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make two cockpits with either side open. So one with the right-hand side open and one with the left-hand side open. And to do that, I'm going to try and make the bulkheads as a one piece. If I can make that, then I may even have a skeleton as a third one, complete skeleton, like you see in the picture there. But I don't know. We'll see. It's a lot to ask, but we'll see. I really want to do it. I think it'd be really cool to do. And if I do go down the photo etch route, then I will. I've already looked to find out how to do it, and it is fairly simple. Bit toxic, but fairly simple. And I may well, if I go down that route, I will film how to make a photo etch, etc. So that could be quite a cool regressional video to watch. We'll see.
If you do that, I'll be watching with great interest.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I'll be watching with great interest. Just unbelievable, thinking, what an idiot, what are you doing that for? But yes, if I go down the 3D route, printing route, yeah, I did say it right, down the 3D printing route, then obviously I may be able to share that information with people if they want to use it in some form, but we'll see. So there you go. Anyway, that's the plan. Thanks for that, Mark. I may well get the 148 that I've got upstairs, the kit out, to give me a bit of inspiration to make that up beforehand, because I think it's going to take a little while to start. We'll see. Back to the chat very quickly, and then we'll do a roundup because we are just past 10 o'clock, would you believe? Scott is just saying, I regularly watch the jets coming out and going from Nurse AFB. Graham said, can't wait to see that built, mate. Yeah, I can't wait to see it built either. Haggis and annual Haggis Day on Monday, for your information. Indeed, yes. Burns Night is fast coming to our shores. And it's the Burns birthday. So, yes, Burns Night, if you can get hold of some Haggis, join the Scots in their celebration and make them feel good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly go around everyone and see what you've done and not done. Let's start with Lewis because I want to put him under pressure. How have you got on this evening?
I've got the fins stuck on the engine covers.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what they are. And I've just started masking because half of it's meant to be black and the other half white.
Cool.
So I'm not going to paint the white side because it's white already.
Oh, a bit of cheating going on.
Yeah, I always find, especially with white, I can't get it as nice as the actual plastic, so I'll leave it.
White is difficult. It really is. It's one of those colours that you have to do very thin coats of if you use an airbrush. Very thin coats up and build it up slowly. And I'll be honest, I always get frustrated with white. Always. I can't actually think of a time in which I've managed to do it right.
I mean,
white is the pain in the backside.
I've just left it like that, so it's got white plastic and black painted.
Yeah.
I think it looks all right.
It works.
Yeah.
Cool. Well done.
It's my model, so if I don't want to paint it, I won't paint it.
You do what you want to do. It's your model.
Yeah.
Joe's in the house there, saying, Joe, you will do great with it, James. Yes, I have actually been speaking to Joe a little bit, and some of the plastic that I put out, if you remember, is actually channeled styrene.
which is another option for me to make the framework as well, to heat it up and bend it in the appropriate shape. But a little bit difficult method, I think, but we'll see. Mark's just saying we'll be interested in that, James. Good luck. I'm going to need all the luck I can get. Trust me. Haggis saying on large kits, I use appliance white from Halfords. There we go. And Graham said, we'll message you, Lewis, mate, about the diode for the kit with an idea. Always got an idea. I get a feeling he's going to get set up. Steve, how have you got on?
Yeah. I've managed to do come out. Just
Yep.
There's some tiny bits on there.
Yeah.
On the bottom there.
Oh right, the little dots. Oh, that's what you were doing. Yes.
Yeah.
This is going to sound so wrong, Steve. Do you have a wax pencil?
Yes.
Oh.
I have 4.
I was going to say, if you don't, you know the pen thing that your girl's got for a diamond art?
All right, yeah.
That works well for picking up photo etch.
I love it. Yeah, I got 2 of these.
I have to hide my wax from him.
Jeweler's wax pins that are made out of soft tipped wax.
Yeah.
That bad boy right there, and it comes in like a pack of 10.
Yeah.
That will pick up, and you can shape it or whatever you want to do, and it will pick up. It's a jeweler's wax pencil.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm actually quite lucky. I've got these 2, and I've got another 2 not started. So
I found that the white ones tend to be a little bit tricky if you don't heat them up to pick that up, and it'll half the time as you're getting ready to place it, it'll drop it. Then you got to pick it up again. And with this wax one, it's just once you touch it, it's like a magnet. And then I put a little drop of glue on the plastic that I'm going to set it on, and then it just grabs it and pulls it off of that wax tip. And I've never had any problems painting after that or anything. So,
okay.
And they're extremely cheap.
I don't have any problems with this. I'll bear that in mind.
They're made for picking up diamonds and gemstones and stuff and putting them in settings. So, they're extremely delicate. It's the best thing I've ever used for PE, period, for picking it up and placement, because you can rotate it or stand it straight up, because it's made of wax, and you can actually hold it in and with a pair of tweezers, stand it up and hit it on the edge and let go. And it's, you can put it, I really use them a lot when I have, like when I was doing the 1/350 scale Bismarck and hood, the US HMS hood, is I had 4 sheets of PE, 4 sprues of that gold metal PE that went on that ship from top to bottom. And that's what I used, were those jewelers wax pencils to pick up all that, and I mean infinitely tiny 1/350 scale.
You had a lot of small stuff on that boat, I remember.
So it just all depends on what you like.
Yeah, indeed. Joe just saying that doing it with steroid would be time consuming, but maybe one of the cleaner methods. Yes. I have an idea, Joe, that I might throw past you. I think it will be maybe less time as well. But yeah, I will send you a message at some point. Graham is just asking you, Steve, is the submarine a 1/72nd or 1/200th?
1/72nd. It'll be 94 centimeters long.
He's got a big beast on his bench.
And it's got the PE periscopes and the PE vents. It is just beautiful. I know. I can't wait. I can't wait. And the full wooden deck. Oh, yeah.
All that.
Chris, you're not helping my cause here.
Get me excited there, Steve. Ow!
Oh, would you look at that? Oh, look. Oh. Have you got a bit of wood to put on it?
There's no wooden deck. Atta
There's your
boy.
wood. Nice. Right, put your wood away. Let's go over to Chris to see how he's gone this evening.
Just starting to glue the shield on. Got pretty much all the cannon installed onto. I'm just fitting everything, letting it dry before I get it all. I don't like putting everything. I don't glue it down until everything fits where I want it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a test fit, but other than that, it's coming together really well. I mean, I have no issues with it whatsoever.
No, see, it's meant to be a really good kit.
So
beautiful.
You can see the rifling in the end of the
Oh wow, yeah.
Gun barrel. So it came out really well. Again, I'm just getting back into it. Been in kind of a dark place for a while. And I'm having a good time with what I'm doing right now. So as long as I got a smile on my face, that's all that matters.
All that matters, mate. Yeah, definitely. It's good to see you doing a little bit, definitely, and it will get better.
Yeah.
So last but not least, myself, all I've managed to do is stick a little bit of my masking on the shield part, my second side of me, whatever didgeridoo head. And all I'm literally doing is all the masks that I've used throughout the whole process are all stuck on this little mat, and I'm peeling them off and sticking them on randomly. So this is ready actually to go its first coat, which will be a dark sandy colour. That'll be the first coat that goes on. Then I'll put some more masks over it and then hit it with the other two colours eventually, which will be Japanese uniform and turquoise. So, and then that'll give me that. And then I will then go over that with what did I use? I can't remember. Brass. Was it brass?
Brass coal, yeah.
Was it brass?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was bronze. I went over it with bronze.
Right.
Yeah, and then that gives you that effect basically. The difference between this one and that is that on this has got a lime color. This little square here is a lime color, and I've gone for something a little bit lighter. And at the there's a purple on there, not a turquoise, so it's slightly different. But yeah, there we go. So that's all I've managed to do. But we've had a good show. So there we go. I think what we're going to do, guys, is it's actually 10:15. Wow. So we're going to wrap up at this point. Say our goodbyes and stuff. Yeah. So want to say goodbyes, Lewis?
Yeah, I've lost my mouse.
You've lost the mouse.
Yeah.
I just stopped myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't, James. Behave.
No, I'm not going to. I've been good today. Wow.
When you're good, you're good, but when you're bad, you're better.
Yeah. Anyway, until next week, I think Karl might be doing it next week. Is he not?
Believe so.
Okay. Well, watch out on the mess. Not on the mess. Sorry, wrong channel. Watch out on the Creche. Obviously, you got your weekly post that goes up for your what's on your bench. Keep us updated on what's going on. And if you've got any other pictures you want to stick up there to show us what you've been up to the week, your 8x12 den or whatever, stick them up. We're always interested.
Have a look at my video on YouTube. I've just put one up there on my main bulldozer D9R.
Cool. Yeah, check out Steve's channel because he's popping out some videos just recently. He's on the ball.
I need 60 more subscribers. No, 59 more subscribers.
Oh, yes. If you haven't subscribed to Steve, subscribe because he needs them to get to that magic number. So until next week, I'm around tomorrow doing my usual thing on the parade and Models for Heroes, but I'm not going to bore you with that. Until next week. See you all later. Take care.
Bye.
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 Bye.